Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Well, it was the Charlotte Hornets in their last game, losing to the Timberwolves. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. Mutombo is out there with Williamson. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Jay. And it's Houston at the 2. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Ravens with the ball. Following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Jay. Lays it up off the glass.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Davis. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Aaron Davis picks one up.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
And here's Charlotte. 4-point game. There's the pass to Aldridge. Over Mutombo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The defense has to be smarter in how they guard Aldridge. He's very creative on offense.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Hardaway against Davis. It's good. And it's 6 points for Jay.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness. And does an excellent job finding the open man.
Now Wade to the middle. That's good from Davis on the assist by Wade. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Hardaway passes to Williamson. Out to the wing. Here's Jay. And it comes off the front of the rim. Fast break now for Charlotte. Davis has got the ball, and he gets the bucket. And it's a tie ball game.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
It's deflected.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Jay, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Jay, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwayne Wade.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Davis kicks to Wade. Over Houston. That one wide left.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They get it back. Mutombo, and stolen by Aldridge. Davis gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Davis has got 6.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Here's Hardaway, and it's Hardaway slamming it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the bucket by the Ravens. Ilgauskas, the pass to Aldridge. That one, no good. Mutombo with some nice D. In transition, here comes Vancouver. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's 10 points for Jay.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Wade. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Hornets trail by 4. Antetokounmpo passes to Aldridge. Puts it up from 12. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Wade. Ilgauskas in the post, covered by Williamson. And it's Ilgauskas missing. Vancouver leading by 6. Here's Jay. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Wade misses. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Vancouver. Houston the pass to Jay. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And the Hornets with possession here. Giannis dishes to Davis. It's good.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Davis has gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Hardaway against Davis. Pass to Houston. Inside. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Timeout. And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Greg, in 1991, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you want to prove that you belong. And so because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. The shot's good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Wade. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Davis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Charlotte making some changes. Shrimp, he's checked in for Aldridge. Richardson comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Rivers in for Davis. Here's Hardaway. Here's Williamson. Jay, the pass to Mutombo. And the baseline jumper, no good. Hornets trail by 10. Wade with no one around. No good from outside. Here's Vancouver with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Yeah, getting to the line and converting, that's the big thing. It's always good when you can do that because it stabilizes your offense.
In transition, here comes Vancouver. And that one, good. 18 points for Jay.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And the Hornets call time here. And with a frequency of 3 points. Point shot skyrocketing. Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
So Vancouver going with almost an entire new group here. Vancouver leading by 12. Right side, Williams. And there's the feed to Bradley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Kellogg. Fades. Yes, that goes in.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Williams scanning the floor. Here's Edwards over Rivers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Ravens.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Hornets trail by 14. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Richardson. Vancouver pulls it in.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And it's the Hornets ball. Rivers bounce pass from past the arc. And Jason Richardson the bucket on the assist by Rivers. Richardson's got 5 points so far.
Making people around him better. One of the things Doc is best known for. Doc Rivers, that is.
Bradley. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Charlotte Hornets. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Vancouver. The shot's good from Kellogg.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Right side, Williams. Edwards kicks to Williams. Kicks it out to Bradley. Pass to Marbury. 6 on the shot clock. No good on that one. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And the basket by Schrempf. Now here's Edwards. Kellogg pulls it in. Hornets trail by 9. Rivers gets a wide open look. But they recover it. Here's Richardson. Again, the Hornets score.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Vancouver leading by 7. Outside Williams. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. Now the pass to Kellogg. And the layup's good off the glass. Kellogg's got 6 points.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And so here's Charlotte. They trail by 7. Offensive rebound. He goes up again and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Eaton gets it to go.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Rivers after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Now you see the toughness and the competitiveness of Doc Rivers, always looking for the most opportunistic play.
Now here's Williams to the right side. And the shot is long. And for the Ravens, they come in off a good outing against Pittsburgh. And the basket by Schrempf.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there it is for him. And the Ravens lead by 4.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. For Vancouver, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. That free throw good from Bradley. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And it's Vancouver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys... think about the Ravens here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for the Ravens, Edwards is out there with Bradley. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Marbury in at the 2.
And, you know, for all of his production, Rivers really is the emotional leader out there. Very intense and extremely confident.
Floats one up. Here's Bradley. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bradley's got 8 points.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellows who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
But they'll get another chance. Kellogg, and that one is hammered home.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Here's Wilkes. Richardson covering. Good. And the Ravens lead by 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Rivers. Passes it to Kellogg. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Ravens taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Drills the three-pointer. He's got 10.
And the defense, you can't forget about Richardson from deep. His three-pointer is extremely dangerous.
Markkanen down low. Schrempf covering. Markkanen can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 5. Richardson gets a wide open look. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Marbury. And it's denied. In the corner, it's Richardson. Fires for 3. And it's the Hornets another 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Ilgauskas. The shot from the low post is good. Ilgauskas has got the lead up to 3 now for Charlotte.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
Hardaway passes to Jay. Good on the shot. Jay's got 20.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so here's Charlotte after Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rivers. He's got 6. Near the three-point line, it's Wade. Again, the Hornets score. Vancouver trails by 7. Here's Jay. Aldridge with some nice D. Rivers looking over the floor. Vancouver pulls it in.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Hornets making a change here. Davis has checked in. Hardaway for 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Hardaway has got 7.
Boy, you got to D up Hardaway from outside the arc. This guy is really good at squaring himself up and knocking it down from deep.
Count that bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
They get it again. Pass to Houston. Clock at 6. Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 8. Aldridge. The shot, no good. Mutombo with some nice D. In transition, here comes Vancouver. Houston's shot's good.
Gotta love seeing Houston get space there to shoot it from deep. He is one of the best from beyond the arc.
Davis against Hardaway. From about 19 feet, and Charlotte again with the bucket. Vancouver trails by 3. Right side Hardaway. Kicks it to Williamson. Nice D from Aldridge.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And it's Wade with the jam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Hornets leading by 5. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. That's good from Wade on the assist by Davis. Wade's got 13.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Hardaway dishes to Williamson. The pass to Houston. Vancouver working the ball around now. Count that one. Williamson's got his first basket of the night.
And you admire that assertive aggression from Williamson. Goes right at you when he's in his comfort zone.
Davis kicks to Ilgauskas. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so here's Charlotte. 6-point lead. And Davis gets it to go.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Passes it to Williamson. Here's Jay. Here's Mutombo. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Mutombo's got 4 points in the quarter. Charlotte leading by 6. Wade outside. And he banks in the layup. 15 points in the game.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Fast break now for Charlotte. Wade with the ball. Davis the pass to Aldridge. Yep, that one goes in there. And now a 10-point Hornets lead.
That's just sheer weight room from Aldridge there. Didn't allow the defense to get the best of him.
Pass to Jay. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the basket by Wade.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. But he's turned it on here in the second. Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Here's Jay. The emphatic rejection.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
And it's in there. And now 24 points for Jay.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Wade right side. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
And the vertical of Wade still remarkable. A high-flying 2-guard who loves sending it home.
Here's Mutombo. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. And it's Wade with the ball for Charlotte.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
The Hornets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here is Hardaway. 7 points in the game. Wade brings the double team. Hardaway, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
The Hornets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Trump can be lethal from outside. He's somebody you have to D up on.
Vancouver making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Hardaway passes to Jay. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got assist number 8 here in this one already. Davis, that's for 2. Vancouver pulls it in. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Houston is a phenomenal go-to scorer. He's got a smooth stroke and a nice clip from any spot on the floor.
He's perfect from the line this time. Charlotte leading by 6. Richardson dishes to Davis. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Baron Davis with the finish.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Mutombo. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And it's the Hornets' ball. 8-point game. Here's Schrempf. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
With 1 on the clock. Not going to go that time. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for Charlotte. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Dwayne Wade has been all over the floor tonight. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and for a team that's never made the conference final, Shaq, it's no wonder the Hornets have also never had a regular season MVP.
Kemba Walker, Larry Johnson, Alonzo Mourning, Dale Curry, great former Hornets who never had that one magical year.
Muggsy Bogues,
Kendall Gill,
Glenn Rice.
But lately, the talent cupboard has been there.
The low attendance numbers reflect the lack of stars on the roster, but I think MJ and the rest of that team and that organization will get it better.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
They've got Dwayne Wade. Shrimp out there with Antetokounmpo. And there's Davis. And it's Kellogg in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Charlotte leading by 6. And here is Davis. Wade passes to Kellogg. It's good. Kellogg's got 10.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Jay, the pass to Mutombo. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor. And it's the Hornets' ball. They've led by as much as 10. And Jay gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Ilgauskas is checked in for the Hornets. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Detlef Schrempf. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Antetokounmpo finds Davis. Pass to Ilgauskas. Yep, that one goes. And the Hornets lead by 8.
I like seeing Davis focus on getting the ball around to other people, solid at recognizing when his teammate has an advantage. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 6 assists now in the game. Jay, Wade is covering. Wade brings the double team. Here's Jay. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Antetokounmpo kicks to Aldridge. Back to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Giannis right side.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Vancouver trails by 10. All going up court. And good that time. Mutombo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Davis score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Count it. Good.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Aldridge. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Houston shot's good. And it's Wade with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. 6-point lead. He kicks it to Aldridge. Wade passes to Aldridge. Ilgauskas trying to get open. That one drops for him. Aldridge has got 8 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And the shot is good. Wade's got 28.
Wade is an exceptional player, an efficient scorer who can score in bunches.
And stolen by Ilgauskas. And it's Wade in the corner. Back to Davis. Over away. And it's Davis missing. Vancouver trails by 8. And Edwards with the stop.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Here's Davis. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
Here's Mutombo. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Mutombo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Wade kicks to Ilgauskas. Davis in the corner. Hardaway with the steal. In transition, here comes Vancouver. And Edwards with the stop.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Hornets leading by 5. Davis, the pass to Wade. To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Edwards can't hit. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Got that one up quick. 32 points for Jay.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Charlotte calls timeout. Doc Rivers, he's checked in for the Hornets. On defense, the Ravens. And it's Wade with the jam.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession. And this time, DeMarcus finds it.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the bucket by the Ravens. Wade, from 16 feet away, he cans it. Wade's got 32 points in the game.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Williams passes to Jay. Here's Wilkes. Here's Marbury. Misses the 3. Charlotte leading by 7. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Here's Jay. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And Wade to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Here's Wade, following the bucket by the Ravens. Giannis outside. Plenty of space. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent. I mean, he has to connect from there.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Right side, Bradley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bradley's got 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And how about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Hornets leading by 7. Lets the 3 fly, sinks the triple. Wade's got 39.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Giannis lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hornets. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the Hornets making a change here. Here's Marbury. Richardson covering. Marbury, good.
And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Rivers. He has 6. And the pass to Wade. Goes up on the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wade's got 41.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Williams. Passes to Wilkes. It's stolen by Wade. And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. For 3, Richardson. A basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 6 assists here tonight.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Marbury. Down low. Got a piece of it. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Richardson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Richardson's got 21.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Pass to Wilkes. Williams up on top. Bradley trying to break free. Williams, that's good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Wade, and he's got 41. Here's Heaton, lays it up and banks it in.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Vancouver trails by 20. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Count that one. Jay's got 40 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Rivers. Wade. And it's blocked by Bradley. They retain possession. Here's Heaton. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Here's the Ravens with the ball. Here's Jay. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Richardson. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Ravens making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rivers passes to Kellogg. Excellent D from Cantor. And it's blocked by Bradley. They get it back, but they get it back. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, Williams is a really crafty passer. When you're open, he'll get you the ball on time and on target.
Kellogg misses there. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Vancouver, who they've got. Bradley is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Williams, and it's Wilkes in at the guard position. Here's Marbury, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Charlotte leading by 14. Outside, Davis fires the 3. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Richardson outside. The 3. Oh, that's offensive interference. And the Hornets making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Ravens. They trail by 14. Wilkes, no good. And here's Charlotte. The 19-foot shot. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Here's Marbury. Pass to Wilkes. At the top of the key, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wilkes, good.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Giannis dishes to Richardson.
Well, you got to love the game of Richardson. I mean, he's a ridiculous athlete who also scores at a very efficient clip and has really refined his skill set to go with that tremendous athleticism.
So Vancouver ends up going with a new group. Vancouver trails by 14. Here's Hardaway, and it's blocked. They recover it.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Charlotte leading by 14. For 3, Richardson, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Richardson's running. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Ravens taking it the other way. Hardaway against Davis. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That free throw good from Hardaway. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The pass to Schrempf. And it's blocked. Blocks it again. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Schrempf. Giannis outside. 6 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Makes it off the glass. 42 points for James.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Hornets leading by 14. The 3 from Davis. Vancouver pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Hardaway against Davis. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 8 now on the night. Vancouver trails by 14. Here's Houston. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
So it's the Hornets now. Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the paint, and stolen by Williamson. In transition, here comes Vancouver. Here's Jay with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Jay's got 44.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Hornets leading by 10. Ilgauskas is checked in for Charlotte. And the Hornets call time here. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. I was able to catch the message James Borrego gave to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Davis. Dishes to Aldridge. Elbow shot. Jump shot is good.
Have to D Aldridge up better than that. I mean, especially when he's roaming around this area of the floor.
And that one is good. Jay's got 18 points just in the second half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
So I tell you what, Penny Hardaway doing a nice job using that cat-like quickness and length to come up with the steal.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Hornets. 6-point game. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. A three-pointer is right on target.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Jay. Chalk up two there. Jay's got 48.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And that's going to be a travel. And the Hornets making a change here. Wade's checked in. Vancouver trails by 7. Williamson outside. Back to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision-making.
Wade outside. Back to Davis. There's the dish to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Here's Ilgauskas. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And he gets it to go. Jay's got 50 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Wade. Softly drops in the floater. Wade's got 43 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Count it.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Davis kicks to Ilgauskas. T-Wade on the wing, covered by Mutombo. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Passes it to Aldridge. Now, here's Wade. Second chance shot. Out of hand on it. In transition, here comes Vancouver. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Jay's got 56 points in the game. A floater, Aldridge. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Inside, here's Jay, and again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Outside, Davis. He dishes it to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
So effective in these screen and roll situations. Aldridge excels at taking what the defense gives him.
Vancouver working the ball around now. Hardaway against Antetokounmpo. Feeds to Wade. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Jay. Here's Hardaway. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Hardaway has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Charlotte leading by 5. Charlotte calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Giannis against Mutombo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
He hits both from the stripe. And here is Davis. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the paint. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try, because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
To the middle. Here's Ilgauskas. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Hornets lead by 7.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Jay, and Wade sends it back.
I'll tell you what, Wade's one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
Here's Houston, covered by Giannis. Here's Mutombo, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Zion Williamson. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The feed to Aldridge. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Jay, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Jay.
You know, players like Aldridge are a little bit of a diminishing breed in the NBA, a master in the low post with all sorts of ways to score in the paint.
Antetokounmpo on the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And Vancouver with the possession here. Has with it. Picked up by Davis. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively and strong for it.
Here's Mutombo. And another shot. Haslem, that's good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, and Davis, all energy, big physical point guard with that shoot-first mentality.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the
yep.
flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Hardaway. Now off the inbound, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Watching Hardaway take over games, love it. Remarkable scorer who can fill it up in bunches in a hurry.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And out of bounds is the Hornets. It's gained possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Miller with the ball. So it's the Hornets pick. Picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.